thought it would be useful to have a quick look at some of the materials that we can use for doing your 2021 drawing. So first of all, we're going to need a pencil. It's the most important thing, just for sketching it out. And then you may want to use a selection of fine liners for some detailing, some coloured fine liners if you have them. I love using watercolour pencils if you have some of those. I can do a separate demonstration of how to use them. And if you don't have any of those, just some basic felt tip pens would be perfect. So in terms of the paper, if you've got some plain white A4 paper, that's perfect. Or you could go for A3 if you wanted to work a bit bigger. And of course there's the option of printing off my stencil from the Moodle site. I've sketched out my outline in pencil, the 2021, and now I'm going to spend some time using the pens and colours, making patterns and writing words all the time, thinking about what I want to bring into my year with positive thoughts, positive hopes and dreams. So when I've been thinking about what to fill my year with, it's useful to have a framework to think about. So I like to use the 5 ways to well-being. I've put a link to this at the bottom of this task page with some really useful ideas of how we can keep learning, take notice, keep active, connect and give. I'm going to have these themes in the back of my mind as I fill in my numbers. So I've got several creative projects that I want to finish off or work on this year. One is an art project about the flats and one is sewing buttons. So I've put these 2 projects into 2 of the letters. When I was thinking about connecting and giving, I thought about giving time for others to listen, to play with my children and with friends, go camping with my friends and family. It's quite an aspirational thought at the moment. And then I've also done a number for taking notice. So involved in this is things that I do already that I'd like to carry on with. So yoga, photography walks, starting a mindful journal, that's a new thing for me, taking notice of how I'm feeling and incorporating breath drawing into my weekly activities. So through this I feel I've sketched out the ways to well-being through things that I hope to bring into my year. I'm now going to add some colour. I do feel that this is filled mainly with things that I do already and things that I want to continue to do. So I feel I'm setting my intentions for the year ahead. So I spent some time colouring in the numbers. I tried to use some really bright contrasting colours because I wanted this piece of artwork to reflect positivity. So I've used some yellows, some purples, some blues, some oranges. I think it's really nice if you put this piece of artwork up somewhere in the house that you can look at it regularly and to remember the ways to well-being through the coming year. So when you're having a bit of a difficult time or when you're struggling, you can look at this piece of work and just remind yourself of ways that you think you can keep yourself well. I hope you enjoy it.